Now, let's talk about the last concept of this scenario one, which we are discussing right now. If I declare some member like int age of parent, and I will be calling it like 180. Okay, now you will be able to access this member of the parent class with the object of child1 at child2 class, because this is public member of your parent class. So if I go over here and try to see out something like see out age of the parent, and first I'm going to get that with the object of child1 age of parent. Let me put endl at the end. Okay, I'm going to copy this, and now I'm going to get this with the object of child2. If I run this out, you would see that the age of parent is 180 and age of parent of 180. What happened here that we have just got the public member of the parent class into the child classes. So what you have learned from the scenario one, first, you can extend the one parent class into multiple child classes. You can use the public data members and member method of a parent class into child classes, but you cannot access the private member of the parent class into the child classes. Third, child classes will have access to the public and protected members of the parent class, but at the same time, they can have their own unique characteristics which are not part of parent class. And parent cannot access the member of its child class until unless you inherit that child class into that parent class as well. Okay, so now let's go back into our slides and talk about second scenario. The second scenario is inheriting multiple classes into one single child class. How this is possible? Let me go back into our dash C++. I'm going to remove this all, and let me remove this as well to reduce the complexity. Okay, now I'm going to create a class that would be like father, and at the same time I'm going to create a class that will be mother. Now if we create a class that will be child, okay, as from the real world you know that child have the properties of his father and mother as well. So how you going to get all those properties into child class? First, let me declare some public properties into our father class and mother class. This would be like string name of father. Let me say it Roger. Okay, and if we go into mother class, and here I'm going to declare another variable that would be name of mother. Okay, Emma. Okay, now how you're going to get all these properties of parent and all those properties of father and mother into child class? You will be like you have to inherit the two classes. In order to get the property, you have to inherit two classes into child class. How you're going to do it? First, you're going to put the colon, then write the name of class that you want to inherit first. Suppose I'm going to get that first. You have obviously you have to write the public, which is inheritance mode. After that, write the name of father, put the comma, and now again write the mode of inheritance, and after that put the name of class that you want to inherit. Now the moment you will do this, all the public and protected properties of father and mother class will be available into your child class. Okay, so if I go over here and I create a public method which will be like void show parent names, and here I will be counting name of father is, and here I will be using the name of father, and name of mother is name of mother. Okay, now if I go into our main function, and here I will be creating the object of our child, obj child, And with the obj child, if I try to access, this is what is show parent names. Okay, and let me run it. Okay, the name of father is Roger and the name of mother is Emma. How this happened? Because these two variables are part of the two classes that we have inherited into our child class. So this is how you can access the two different parent classes into a single child class, or you can say two base classes into a single derived class. Okay, now you have used this into the public method of the child class. What if I try to access something like this, like cout here name of father, or let me declare another variable in here that would into father class, that would be age of father. I would be saying like 40, and let me declare another variable over here that would be age of mother, and I would be showing like 38. Okay, the moment you will do this, all these two variables will also be available over here. Instead of using these variables inside a public method of our child class, I'm going to directly use them into the main method. How? Age of parents, first would be father, and this age would be equal to object child class dot age of father. Let me take you this next line, and age of mother is, this would be object child age of mother. Okay, so let me put the handle over here. Okay, if I try to run this out, you can see that we are getting the age of father and mother into our main method as well. So what you have learned from this, that you can access the public and protected members of the parent classes into child class methods, and at the same time you can get those variables with the help of object of child class in the main function as well. Okay, now let's discuss another scenario. If I create a method over here, void show father details, and here I will be using name of father, that would be, I will be using name of father, and CNIC would be equal to like something. It could be like 1 2 3 4 5 2 7 8 9 something. Let me put handle. Okay, and I'm going to copy this whole method, going inside the mother class, pasting over here. Okay, this would be like name of mother, and CNIC, let me change this to, okay. Now I can access these two methods, which are public method of father and mother class, with the help of object of child class. Let me remove this, and this will show father details, and after that I will be using like object child class show. Let me change the name of this. This is actually mother details. Mother details. Okay, let's run it, and you can see that the name of father, I have actually used the name of father over here. You can change that. Okay, name of father, and name of father again Emma, and CNIC is that. Okay, so this is how you can access. This was actually name of mother. Be very careful while copying pasting. As now you can see that name of father is Roger and name of mother is Emma. Okay, so what you have learned from this, that you can use even the public methods of parent class in with the help of child class object as well. Okay, so what if I try to remove this? Okay, and here I would calling like show details of father. Okay, and after that show mother details. Okay, and instead of using this, I'm going to name it show parent names. Just run it. Okay, there you go. What just happened here that I have called these two methods, which were show mother details and show father details inside a parent child class method, which was show parent names. Okay, so from this scenario, what you have learned, that first thing you have learned that you can access multiple classes into a single child class. At the same time, when you are going to inherit the multiple classes, you will be having the access to the multiple parent class public methods and public data members as well. Okay, but what if I go over here and try to create a private member like int salary? Okay, let me say it 90. Okay, and you go over here and you try to access the object of child, and you try to access that salary. Let me see this out. Okay, if I try to run this out, you will be getting an error. Why this has happened? Because private salary is private member of father class. Child class object does not have access to the private members of parent classes. I have already explained this, but let's understand it for the second time. Okay.